Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So Kennesaw State's offense comes on the field first today. Well, the energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as the Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's talking about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Brown. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Rifles this football to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And they'll fling this one deep down the middle. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The 49ers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Send the back in motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver.
Got him. He's sacked.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First down here for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create...
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning this. Into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. He's running out of time here. Quickly. I mean, wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. And the 49ers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Launching it downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient. precise. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Trying to create here on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. This one will be fair caught. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. There's a throw underneath to the back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kennesaw State is in front right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. 2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Brown. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line.
Wow, a 3rd hit tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll give it to the back.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on 3rd down. They get...
And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Brought down after a short return. But the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st down, it's play action. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass complete on a crosser. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The 49ers looking to keep this drive moving. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Eludes the rush. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down. 1st and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
28, Charlotte, 3.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And the sophomore making an impact play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the ball fair caught right at midfield. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass not complete. 2nd down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. And that sums up the game so far. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Kick is up and no good. And it's still a huge deficit.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Caught behind the line. It's Austin. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it. Eludes a tackle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And they pick up the 1st down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To the air, it's Brown. Bringing pressure. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This try is no good. And the score remains very lopsided.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the back now goes in motion. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Makes a quick catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Turner. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They're going to run it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Ball handed to the running back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fakes the handoff here. Looking to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kirk. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Brown. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Breaks free. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, looking to throw it. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's moving out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looks at the sideline, and it's complete, barely in bounds.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
QB decides to keep it here. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? There's the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Wideout's now clustered. Back to throw. It's Brown. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. And the offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on 4th down drive. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The offense starts with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Brown. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. Knocks that one right down the middle. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. Returner decides to fair catch this. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that's says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.